In the last episode, we uncovered 7 of the most powerful, controversial, and eye-opening laws from the 48 Laws of Power. These laws revealed how the world truly works, how influence is built, and how power is silently controlled. But that was just the beginning. In Part 2, we're diving even deeper, unmasking the next 7 laws that will expose the hidden tactics used by the most powerful figures in history. These laws aren't just theories. They have been used by rulers, business titans, and master manipulators to control, dominate, and stay on top. But be warned, the truths you're about to hear might change the way you see the world forever. Have you ever noticed how some people just walk into a room and instantly everyone treats them like they're important, even before they say a word? That's no accident. It's a power move. And in today's episode, we'll break down exactly how you can command respect before even opening your mouth. Let's begin. Law number 8. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. It's natural to think that friends will always have your back, that they'll support you, protect you, and never betray you. But what if I told you that friends can be more dangerous than enemies? That's exactly what law number 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies teaches us. Friends will betray you faster than your enemies because they are more familiar with your weaknesses. An enemy, on the other hand, is predictable because they have something to prove. Here's the thing. When emotions are involved, trust becomes a risk. You might think your closest friend will always be loyal, but the truth is, comfort breeds competition. Think about it, friends know your strengths, but they also know your weaknesses. They know what makes you tick. And sometimes jealousy, resentment, or even opportunity can turn them against you in ways you never saw coming. But an enemy is different. They expect you to be cautious around them. They know you don't trust them, which makes them more predictable. When you work with an enemy, it's purely strategic. There's no fake loyalty, no hidden resentment, just business. History proves this over and over again. Many of the most powerful figures in history didn't just defeat their enemies, they turned them into allies. Because sometimes an enemy has more to gain by working with you than against you. So, what's the lesson? Be careful who you trust. Keep your friends close, but don't be blind to the possibility of betrayal. And when it comes to enemies, never underestimate how useful they can be. Law number 9. Conceal your intentions. People fear what they don't understand. The moment someone knows your next move, your goal, or your true desires, they gain power over you. That's why law number 3. Conceal your intentions is so powerful. Never reveal too much about what you're thinking. The less people know, the less they can interfere, sabotage, or use it against you. Have you ever noticed that when you tell people about your plans, suddenly things start going wrong? It's not always bad luck. Sometimes people don't want you to succeed. Maybe they're jealous. Maybe they're threatened. Or maybe they just don't believe in you. And without realizing it, their doubts, negativity, and even passive-aggressive energy can get into your head and make you second-guess yourself. But if you keep your moves private, no one can stop what they don't see coming. Think about the most powerful players in history. They never announce their next move. They act calm, predictable, even harmless, until it's too late for anyone to stop them. This doesn't mean you should lie or be dishonest. It means you should control the narrative. Let people see what you want them to see. Make them comfortable, make them underestimate you. Then strike when the time is right. Because the less they know, the more control you have. Law number 10. So, much depends on your reputation. Guard it with your life. Your reputation is your greatest asset. It takes years to build, but only seconds to destroy. That's why law number 5. Guard your reputation with your life is so important. Your reputation is a crucial asset and can significantly influence your success. Protect it vigilantly, as once it's damaged, it can be difficult to restore. We often hear, "Don't care what people think." But let's be real, your reputation can open doors or slam them shut. It determines who trusts you, who respects you, and what opportunities come your way. If people see you as trustworthy, dependable, and respectful, they'll want to work with you, support you, and give you access to things others won't get. But if you're known for lying, being unreliable, or betraying people, that reputation will follow you everywhere. And the worst part? Once it's ruined, fixing it is nearly impossible. That's why you should always protect your name. Think before you speak, before you act, before you react. Because in the end, your reputation isn't just what others think about you. It's the legacy you leave behind. Law number 11. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Ever notice how the most powerful people rarely do all the hard work themselves? Yet, somehow, they are the ones getting all the recognition, success, and rewards. That's because they understand law number 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Use the skills, energy, and time of others to advance your own goals. Your efforts will be multiplied, and you will be seen as more powerful than you actually are. Look at history, business, or even everyday life. The smartest leaders, CEOs, and politicians don't try to do everything alone. They delegate, borrow ideas, and leverage the skills of others. But when it's time for recognition, their name is the one that stands out. Does this mean you should steal credit for things you didn't do? No, but it does mean you need to stop thinking you have to do everything yourself. You need to work smarter, not harder. Think about it. If you spend years mastering a skill, but someone else finds a way to learn from multiple experts and apply their knowledge faster, who will succeed? First, the one who worked hard or the one who worked smart? The reality is, power belongs to those who understand how to use resources wisely. If you want to rise faster, start leveraging the strengths, knowledge, and hard work of others while making sure your name is the one. Remember. Law number 12. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. Woe holds more power, the person chasing or the one being chased. Think about it. The more you run after someone, whether it's for attention, respect, or an opportunity, the weaker you appear. But when people come to you, the dynamic shifts. You are in control. That's exactly what law number 8, make other people come to you, use bait if necessary, is all about. When you force others to act first, you hold the advantage. Lure them in with the illusion of control, but always be the one pulling the strings. Look at the most powerful people in history. They never beg for opportunities. They position themselves so that others come to them, whether it's business, relationships, or negotiations. The real power move is to become so valuable that people can't ignore you. But what if no one is coming to you yet? That's where the bait comes in. Bait can be anything: status, exclusivity, mystery, or opportunity. You've seen this play out in real life. A successful company doesn't chase employees. Top talent wants to work there. An influencer doesn't beg for followers. They create content so intriguing that people seek them out. A high-status individual doesn't chase approval. They hold themselves with confidence, and people naturally gravitate toward them. The key takeaway? Stop chasing. Start attracting. Position yourself so that people feel they need you more than you need them. Because in the end, the one who waits and watches always holds the real power. Law number 13, win through your actions, never through argument. Have you ever tried to prove a point, only to end up in a pointless argument that goes nowhere? You laid out all the facts, backed up your claims, and still the other person refused to see the truth. Why? Because words rarely change minds, but actions do. That's exactly what law number 9, win through your actions, never through argument, is all about. Arguments rarely convince people. They only create resistance and resentment. Instead of wasting energy on debates, prove your point through action and results. Most people believe that the louder they argue, the more right they are. But in reality, The more you push someone, the more they push back. It becomes less about the truth and more about who wins the debate. But actions? Actions are undeniable. Instead of arguing that you deserve respect, carry yourself in a way that demands it. Instead of debating whether your ideas work, prove it through results. Instead of trying to convince someone of your worth, show them through your success. People can ignore words, but they can't ignore evidence. The most powerful leaders, thinkers, and strategists don't waste time arguing. They let the results speak for them. So next time someone challenges you, don't fall into the trap of endless debate. Just win, not through words, but through undeniable action. Because in the end, results silence even the loudest critics. Law number 14. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Have you ever noticed that spending time around negative people drains your energy? You start the day feeling great, but after being around someone who constantly complains, doubts, or spreads negativity, you feel exhausted, demotivated, and even start thinking negatively yourself. That's not a coincidence. It's a trap. That's exactly what law number 10, infection, avoid the unhappy and unlucky, warns us about. Emotions, mindsets, and energy are contagious. Surround yourself with negativity, and it will infect you. Avoid those who bring misfortune, and instead, align with those who bring power and success. Misery loves company. Negative people don't just suffer alone, they pull others down with them. And often, they don't even realize they're doing it. Look around. Who do you spend most of your time with? Are they people who inspire you, push you forward, and bring opportunities into your life? Or are they always complaining, making excuses, or dragging you into their problems? The truth is, you can't save everyone. And if you spend too much time around the wrong people, you risk becoming like them. This doesn't mean you should be heartless, but you should be strategic. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, not those who drain you. Because in the end, your energy, mindset, and future depend on who you allow into your life. So choose wisely. Protect your energy like your life depends on it, because it does. And that's just the beginning. The journey through the 48 laws of power is far from over. In the next part, we'll uncover even more ruthless, strategic, and eye-opening laws that the powerful use to stay on top. If you want to learn all 48 laws, check out my playlist. All parts are there waiting for you. Don't miss out. See you in the next one.